Hey guys, it's Michael Valentino from Crusader Caravans in Campbellfield, Victoria. Today in one of our handover tutorial videos, we're going to be showing you our new 3-way Dometic fridges. They come in compressor and 3-way, but this variant has the 3-option selection, which is gas 240 and 12 volt, which is standard within the Musketeer Aramis that we're currently in. Before we get into the fridge usability methods up here with this little push button, we've got our actual freezer and our fridge. So on the fridge and freezer, we've got these little plastic clips here. You'll see when we swing it out, they're storage clips. So once the van goes into storage, just so you don't get that build up of mildew with the fridge being closed with like humidity in there, especially if you've been away for a while. This here, you'll notice this little black clip goes in, locks in a position, and that'll stop that mildew and that build up of moisture in there, and it just keeps it a bit airy. It also means you can't ever lose the tab, which is fantastic. So you don't have to carry around those little blue slips anymore. This just pops open over here, and this just closes here. One interesting fact about the new Dometic fridges is this is actually magnetic, so all those little magnets you pick up along the way, you can just flap one to the side. The fridge is 186 litres. It also comes in a 220 litre variant as well. You've got wire shelving, you've got a crisper drawer down here. We've got a light at the back here that will turn on once we pop the fridge on. So what I'm going to do is I'll just hold this button in here. Now that's going to turn the fridge on, so we see a nice bright light. We've got our little sensor LED LCD up here, and we've got lights and everything through the fridge. So what we'll do is we'll shut this because we don't actually have to have the fridge door open to operate the fridge. They come in left-hand, right-hand hinge, so you might have to open it from this side depending on what model you get from Crusader. Now, one important thing to note with these Dometic fridges, this center control knob is everything. That is your on, it's your off, it's your reset, it's your everything with the fridges. So even with the compressor fridges, so the first touch, doesn't matter if it's a press or a swipe, it's going to wake the fridge. So the fridge is then going to go, oh, okay, hang on a sec, we might actually be responding to controls here. So first thing you'll notice, as soon as I turn this knob, it goes left, right, it also presses, so they're the 3 dynamic pushes with it. The first one wakes it, so this is going to brighten up. The LCD is going to brighten up. There, you'll see it there. Now, it does nothing. If I just keep rotating, you see no change here on the screen. Now, once we press this little dial here, it's going to dull these bottom two, and the top one's going to illuminate. And what that does is, it's telling us that we've selected the top as far as temperature. So that's how we're going to change the temperature. The middle one is user selection mode. So currently it's on auto, but we can make it override to pick from 12 volt battery, which is from your car, your vehicle. Then you've got 240 volt, which is our electrical plug, and then we have gas as well. The bottom one is like user modes and user setting modes, so we'll walk you through them. So let's have a go at changing the temperature first so we understand. So I'm going to press this, right? Press it one more time. These are now dull, right? So then we're going to press on our temperature and we're going to scroll up. So you'll notice here we're in temperature mode now, going all the way up and all the way down. So we'll set that at a nice 4 for nice and sunny Melbourne weather conditions. Press. Now you'll notice that's it now. We've locked that selection. So that selection now is off. It's back to the drawing board. So now we have to restart and then we get to pick a whole new user mode. It's like a whole new setting mode. So the way we do it is we press it. So we wake up. So these are dull. We scroll down. That's dull. This is dull. This is on. So now we're selecting from the middle selection, which is the actual user mode. So you'll see it says auto and then a little power plug to say that we're on 240 volt. So auto is the best. So if I unplug this from 240 volt now, it'll automatically trigger and go to gas. Providing the gas is on and there's gas in the gas bottle, that will fire up. I can then go, all right, well, let's test the vehicle. So we'll go, okay, highlight the battery, press the battery. Battery's now on, and that's now 12 volts. So when the vehicle's on, that should automatically switch. Gas, same deal. We just press the gas across and fire it up. But ideally, like we're camping. We want it to be nice and easy. We don't want to have to think about it. So if you leave it on auto mode, when you turn that vehicle off, in 15 minutes of the vehicle turning off, so it's going to go from battery, in 15 minutes, it's going to go to gas. The reason for it waits 15 minutes, it's got a safety trigger device. If you happen to be at a petrol station or something like that, you don't want it going tick, 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 trying to fire up. You want it to wait 15 minutes. If you're going to be longer than that, you would obviously turn the gas bottle on and then the gas will automatically fire up and everything stays nice and cold. You turn the car back on, 12 volt battery starts back up one more time. Really important thing to know here as well is if we go here and we go, so this is the bottom, this is the last setting. Now, these from factory are perfectly set, so we don't suggest playing with them unless you absolutely have to. So user mode, right? So you've got performance, battery save, and silent. So, you know, you can make it economically. You can make it, if you're going to be out there for a long period of time, you can change the modes. We suggest not doing that. we'll just check out that last one, which is the settings. Now these little settings, this is A2, that means we got 2 fans now operating. Child lock, we haven't got any children present, so we'll leave that one alone. Freezer element is top right, so there's a nice big heating element around this freezer, and what it's doing is we're telling that we want it to keep circulating heat and a little bit of warmth so you don't get that build up of ice. I'm happy to hear the sound, so that's a mute setting. Happy to hear it, so I want to keep hearing it. And D+ is that automatic sensor light, so when you turn the car on, it goes, oh, hang on a sec, I've got power. So that's that setting there. So we're going to return back now. Now that's back to where we need to be. That is completely ready to go. It's on auto. It's ready for the handover tomorrow. It's going to get nice and cold for the customers. Now, to turn it off, we hold this button in here, and it will beep and it will turn off. Now, sometimes what can happen is a customer, when they're using the van, if they get out of the car and they wait 30 minutes because they're too busy checking out the sites, sometimes the fridge will go, oh, well, let's go to gas. So it'll go tick, 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 tick. It'll fire away trying to go to gas. And often, if the gas doesn't get there quick enough because the customer hasn't engaged the gas bottle, it will error message. You'll get a little triangle error message. Now, it's a bit hard to make that do it right now because I can't make it error, but if it were to error, what you do is you just hold this little button down here until you get 1 beep, and rather than turning off, it'll reset that feature and start it all back up again. It'll have another go. Once it errors, very difficult unless you physically reset it for it to go, all right, well, I'll have another go. So we'll just turn that back on so it's ready for tomorrow. And that is our YouTube tutorial as to how to work with your Dometic fridges. If you've got any questions, just email us at michael@crusadermelbourne.com. Give us a call on 03 9359 2938 or leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe for more. Thank you very much.